Hey Libra fam. I'm Elle, the Nocturnal Oracle. Thank you for being here with me today. I love hanging out with you. Please tell us what this reading is about for Libra today, please. Thank you. Libra, while I was meditating with your energy and pre-shuffling the cards, I kept seeing strobing lights and I saw three different things with those strobing lights. First of all was like the light bar on a cop car. And the second one was like when you're in a theater, have you ever turned around and looked at the window where the projector is? I saw that. And then also like club lights, like the disco ball and club lights. I was also having a really hard time shuffling, like the energy was stuck or stagnant. And also I kept feeling like maybe I should change decks, but I asked a few times and they never showed me anything else to change to, so we'll see what happens. I'm an intuitive reader. I use words like he, she, him, her. I am referring to masculine and feminine energy or something I see depicted in the artwork on the cards. I'm not being gender specific. Tarot is not gender specific. It's all about the energy. We all contain masculine and feminine energy inside of us. Never ever make decisions based on a tarot reading. All of my tools here are for divining. I think I already said I'm an intuitive reader. So yeah, thanks again for being here with me today. If you like the way I read, if you like my vibe, if you like anything about the message, please be sure and like the video or leave me a comment or an emoji. And consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps me out, and I love seeing that you're here. I greatly appreciate and value your support, and it helps my channel to grow, so thank you so much for that. Anything else we need to know for this reading for Libra today? Thank you. Anything else for Libra? Sometimes it takes me a while to get the cards out. Feel free to skip through the shuffling if you don't want to wait for me. Also, my messages tend to be pretty specific, so I feel like you'll know fairly quickly if this reading is for you or not, and if it's not, maybe the next one will be. And also, if it's not your reading, feel free to stay, especially if you're having a hard time sleeping, and maybe I can tarot you to sleep. All right, this secrets card came out just now. I'm not going to keep it, but I did want to show it to you. It came out during the pre-shuffle, kind of. It like flipped over like this and like went inside the deck, like it secrets, and like it was hiding, right? So I don't know if someone's hiding something from you, or if you feel like you need to hide something from someone else. Yeah. Let me move these notes out of the way so I have a little more room. I'm not keeping the secrets card because it didn't come out the way I like it, but I did see it again, so I wanted to mention that too. It needs to come out. They know how I like my cards to come out, so I know definitely if it is or isn't for us for this reading, right? It'll come out again. Anything else that we need to know for Libra? Anything else for Libra? Do a couple more shuffles and then we'll move on. Anything else for Libra? Anything else for Libra? Oh, thanks. Libra, it looks like you've been on a roller coaster ride recently. I can't tell if it's an emotional roller coaster or if your life has been a roller coaster ride lately. Oh, yeah, I feel like that came out on those for a reason. Anything else for Libra? Anything else? Okay, we're done with those. Okay, thank you. Give me just a minute to look at these, Libra. It looks like it's an emotional roller coaster ride, but I mean, obviously our emotions are caused by things that are going on around us. I can't see what's causing this for you. I just heard bipolar disorder. So I have to say that I am not a professional anything. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a professional anything. I'm just here telling you what I see in these cards. So again, don't make any choices or decisions based on a tarot reading. And you will know if this is for you or not, and if this can help bring you some wisdom or clarity or comfort in a situation that you have going on. Yeah. Also, this is a judge-free zone, so I am never judging you. I'm just giving a report of what I see here, okay? But it looks like you're possibly struggling with some mental health issues, specifically bipolar disorder or something like that. Now, I have two people in my life that I love dearly that both struggle with bipolar, and I have been with them through of things, and I witness how difficult life is for them, okay? I also see that they are two of the most authentic and loving people I have ever known. I feel, okay, the energy feels stuck again. I'm sure it sounds like I don't know what to say. The energy just feels really stuck today. Maybe you're feeling stuck. Are you feeling stuck, Libra? Are you feeling stuck? So I just saw a post that I shared on social media recently that said, if people can hate for no reason, I can love for no reason. So yeah, maybe we don't know each other in our real worlds, but I see you. Like, I see you. I see that your mind is beautiful, but it is also what's the word I'm trying to say? It simultaneously like trips you up. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's difficult. Anyway, I see you and I love you. Okay. Sometimes it's okay to be really still and quiet until these moods or feelings of heaviness or mental darkness passes. Like, it's okay. It's also okay to get help. It's also okay to let people know what's going on with you and what you need in the moment, whether that's space, like to just be with your favorite soft blanket alone, okay? Like, it's good and fine to communicate those things. And I think that we as a society are getting better at this, but it still isn't as good as it could be. I feel like up until relatively recently, we've not considered our brains as part of our bodies. And that's always seemed strange to me. And like, if a different part of our body was broken, we would go to the doctor or some kind of professional to get help, right? Like, if we broke our arm, we wouldn't be like, oh, my arm's just broken, don't worry about it. Like, you know, we would go get help for that. But for some reason, we as a society have been conditioned that our brain is not a part of our body, and like it's I'm sorry, Libra. I told you a couple of times already the energy feels really stuck, and I'm having a hard time finding my words and getting my thoughts together. So just bear with me. Excuse me. When it comes to our brains, it's like, well, you should be able to figure it out. You should just not feel that way. You should whatever. Other people have it worse. You should get it together. Well, no one would say that if our arm was broken, right? Or if we had a diabetes or whatever, right? No one would say that to us in those situations, and it's never made sense to me why our brain gets excluded, and so many things can go wrong in our brains too. And it's like the brain equivalent of diabetes. Like, you're gonna have it, it's not gonna go away. You're going to have to learn to live with it. You're going to have to learn to care for yourself, to care for your brain. You might be on medication for the rest of your life. But we wouldn't criticize someone who had diabetes for being on a medication for the rest of their life, right? So, I'm telling you, it doesn't make you weak or undesirable or any of those other things. If you are struggling with your mental health, and if you get help for your mental health. It's not the same thing. It is still a mental health issue though. I have complex PTSD, and it affects my mood and things also. It makes it difficult for me to people sometimes. So anyway, I'm just trying to say, do what you need to do to take care of yourself. And I'm sending you all the love I can send you, okay? And don't overlook the beautiful parts of your mind and your brain, right? It looks like you're so creative and generous. I just heard generous. Also, something I believe personally is that those of us who struggle mentally like, I don't know why it is, but I feel like we have a great purpose on this earth, and it's like the dark fighting against us to keep us from shining our light so brightly. I don't know. Anyway, I love you. Let's look at the tarot. Is there anything else we need to know about? Oh, Libra, maybe that's why that secrets card was hiding in the deck when I was shuffling. Do you feel like you have to keep this a secret, like your mental struggles and battles, or do you feel like you have to keep it a secret, or try to keep it a secret because people won't accept you for something? If you let those dark thoughts or that part of you show. Like, you don't have to show that to everybody, okay? You don't have to show that to everybody, but if you do have trusted people in your life that love you unconditionally and care about you so greatly, like, it's okay to tell them what you're going through. And it's okay to celebrate with them when you have a good day or a good moment. Like, so I know sometimes we just get good moments, and it's okay to talk about those things with the people that truly care about you. And I know from experience, those people are few and far between. It's not going to be a large quantity of people, right? But they're the good ones. They are the good ones. And it's okay for you to be open and honest on both sides, the dark side of things and the celebratory things, right? And you know, with one of the people in my life that I said that has bipolar, we make very dark jokes. I wouldn't say those things probably to anybody else in my life because they wouldn't understand. They would think I was being horribly morbid. But I think it's okay to get through things with humor, even if it's dark sometimes, right? I feel like, well, I was in this situation one time and I had to go to the cops for help. It was a dangerous situation, okay, but the usually not into going to the cops, but this particular situation called for it, and I was making dark jokes, and I said to one of the cops, I'm so sorry, I know I'm making jokes, but I really need you to take me seriously right now. I always start making jokes when I'm nervous or scared, like that's how I deal with those emotions, and I can't stop myself. And even though I'm doing that, please take me seriously. And he said to me that he learned in one of his psychology classes that making jokes in those situations and dark humor was a good coping mechanism. So I always remember that. I always remember that, and him telling me that every time I start making jokes in an inappropriate setting or situation, or dark humor jokes, right? I always remember that. Anyway, the Ten of Pentacles came out. There's bees on this card, and I've been seeing images of bees the last couple of days, so that's interesting. Or maybe you're using your hard situation to help some community. That's what I'm seeing. Like, is it a support group type thing? I don't know. And the star, oh my gosh. What the heck, Libra? Okay, sidebar, every time I see this card in this particular deck, I hear, vote for Pedro and all your wildest dreams will come true. And I'm probably going to say that anytime this card comes out in a reading. So vote for Pedro and all your wildest dreams will come true. Sorry, Libra. Okay, there's me making jokes at an inappropriate time. Yeah. So I just heard star of the show. Star of the show. Anything else for Libra? What is the star and the Ten of Pentacles about for Libra, please? Star of the show. I keep hearing that. You're the star. Oh no, I just dropped the cards. Hang on a sec. Sorry. Now they're all upside down and turned around. Hang on just a second, Libra. Sorry about that. I'm almost done. So I have a floor desk, so they didn't have far to fall, but they still scattered everywhere. Let me make sure I didn't miss any. I think that's it. Sorry about that. Anything else for Libra? I almost said anything else for the star of the show. You are the star of the show, Libra. Anything else? Oh, the Ace of Swords is, I just happened to look at the bottom of the deck. It's the Ace of Swords down there. And I heard you're sharing your truth. You're sharing your truth. Libra, do you know what this is? I want to know. Oh, there's so many swords in here. Like right here. They're not all swords, but there's so many. This deck is really big. Oh, Libra. Okay, so obviously this is a general reading, right? I mean, it's for Libra, but I can't possibly get it right for every single Libra on the planet, right? So, but this is going to be different for each of you, but it looks like you're opening up about the things that you are struggling with mentally in some kind of structured setting. You're talking about this and helping people somehow. And it looks like, okay, it looks like you go here, wherever this is, right, and you speak, and it feels good to be getting all of the stuff that's happening in your mind. I just saw it like a scribble on a page, right? Like that's what you feel like your brain looks like on the inside. It feels good in the moment to be getting all of this stuff from inside of you out, right? And also in knowing that whoever you're speaking to is relating to you and you're helping them to feel seen and heard and understood. That feels so good, but it's also super draining. So it looks like you're going to this thing and talking about the thing, and then you have to retreat it back to wherever your safe place is, right? Like if that's your bedroom, your bed, right? Or your couch and your, I don't know, whatever that is, wherever that is for you. It looks like you go out and do the thing, and then you go home and deal with yourself and all the things that are going in your brain. But it looks like you get better at navigating that, like maybe not better, more comfortable, right? More accepting of how you are and what you need. I think that's a beautiful place to be. Like that's just the way you are, and that's just the way it is, and that's just the best way for you to function, right? And you become more accepting of that and more comfortable with yourself. It's okay if we do things that other people perceive as weird or odd, right? They're not living our lives. They have not lived our experiences. They're not inside our brains. And they don't have to understand it. It's not their journey to understand. You have to understand it, and you have to live your life, right? Who cares about them? So it looks like you just accept this is how I need to be for me, and everybody can think what they want. These people are what matter to you, right? And that's where you should be at, buddy. And then you become the star of this show. And I just heard life purpose. It's your life purpose, your life work, your life mission. And those things look different for every single body, right? And it feels like this is yours, and you come to understand that. Oh, that's super cool, Libra. I'm sorry that you are battling these things internally. In some way, I get that, and I know that it's difficult. But you're doing great, even though it is hard. I'm sorry, I just keep looking at you doing good work, hard work. It's like you're doing two jobs because you're having to take care of yourself and do this good work that you're doing. It's like two full-time jobs, right? I'm proud of you. I love you so bad. I love you so bad. All right, let's close this out. Can we get some final messages to close out this reading for Libra? Please, could I get 3 cards to close out this reading for Libra? 3 cards to close out this reading for Libra, please. Thank you. Can I get 2 more? That says Epiphany. Cycles repeat until the lesson is learned. Can I get 1 more card to close out this reading for Libra, please? I forgot to say, these may or may not have to do with the message. They're just for you. I mean, they might, but anyway, they're just for you. Encouragement, wisdom, and just close out this energy. Epiphany, also, sorry, the number 7. I just saw the number 7 when I read that card or saw that card, so that might mean something to you. Oh my gosh, there's 7 also. 7, 14, 5. Interesting. Sorry. Epiphany, cycles repeat until a lesson is learned. Slow and steady. Patience is the key. With yourself, baby. Patience and gentleness. Grace. Give yourself grace, okay? You're okay. And okay is okay. Cleanse. Clear space for positive energy. Libra, I apologize. I feel like I had a really hard time getting this reading out. I hope you were able to track with me, and I hope that you felt my love. Let me know you were here if you feel like it. You can totally leave me a middle finger emoji in the comments. Give me a hug, Libra. I love you so bad. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.